Okay, so we're back. As you can see, if you look at the turkey real quick, I got it really flat. I just spent a little bit more time trimming off where that wishbone is. So this is actually, as you can see, you got to be gloved up, but there's a couple of really important things that you can do. Earlier, I did this, is I got the fresh herbs. I boiled the herbs in butter. I let them sort of simmer for a little bit. And then I took a clove and a half of roasted garlic and I blended that up. And this is basically it. It's a butter with herb and roasted garlic. We're gonna put this in between the skin and the meat. It's the best way to do it because it gets the direct herb and moisture and layer of protection between the meat and the skin. Basically, a couple things you do. So you start with the leg, and you come over here on the side, and you're gonna really start working your hand in there. Well, ultimately, you get your hand back there. It takes a lot of time, don't rush it. And you're able to get the entire leg completely exposed. And you can keep pulling it back. One of the things you wanna be careful is don't rush it. You will tear the skin if you don't do it correctly. So take your time on it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that rub that I just prepared and you're gonna rub it all along, both inside and outside, and you're slowly gonna pull the skin back. You can see, and then you'll put olive oil and then the rub of choice that you want. You're gonna do that on both legs, and then you do the same on its breast. You can see I've got the breast fully exposed. I can get my hand all the way back there on each side. And so you're gonna take that, that herb, garlic, butter, you're gonna get that all rubbed in on top of the meat. Once you get that on top of the meat and you get the bird filleted like this, you can tuck these wings in before it's cooking. You're gonna spray olive oil on top of the outside of the bird, and then you're gonna use your rub. We're using a Kinder's Mediterranean rub. You're gonna set your barbecue at 275 to 300, your smoker. You'll have the bird out there on the barbecue. I'll show pictures later. And then you will also go ahead and get the remaining butter drizzle that I had left over from cooking it in the herbs. And you're gonna drizzle that across the bird, like about an hour in, and then roughly every 30 minutes. It's gonna give you a really nice golden brown. Once you get to a good golden brown on the outside of the bird, you can foil each side or just foil the top of it so you don't get it overcooked. You can elevate the temperature towards the finish of the bird as much as you would like to get a crispier skin. I've often done my chicken directly at 375 the whole way through. It's a quicker cook. But it also gives a nice crispy skin. I'll show the whole process as well, but this is kind of where I wanted to get everybody to. This is spatchcock turkey with a rub in between the skin and the meat with a olive oil and a rub on the outside, and then that'll be prepped to go directly onto the grill. Thanks.